Information. There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Nuggets. For the Warriors, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Colin Sexton out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams.
In their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And the Warriors making a switch here. MP's checked in. So it's Denver now. Pass to Watson. Murray with it. Coming off a 28-point game against Chicago.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. And there's Jokic on the assist by Sexton.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Nurkic finds Reeves. And here's MP from deep three-point land. And the Warriors with another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. The coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Sexton. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jokic has got 6.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
Pass to Reeves. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And the Warriors make some changes. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. And Moody is subbed in for Porzingis. Murray inside. Covered by MP. Count it. Good. 10 points for him. The Warriors leading. Reeves up top. And stolen by Sexton. On the wing, Sexton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Shamet, he's checked in for Reeves. And then for Denver, Teague's checked in for Gordon. Strawther comes in for Watson. And Love is subbed in for Jamal Murray.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Love passes to Jokic. Pass to Sexton. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
To the left wing. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Love passes to Jokic. Now Sexton. The rebound by Shamet.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Nurkic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
It's stolen by Nurkic. In transition, here they come. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Teague. Brown's checked in for Sexton. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Love. The drive by Murray. Ball stolen. He takes it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Brown, inside. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim, Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
MP outside. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Pass to Strother. Here's Murray from downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
We've got Green. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 24 points.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Strother. No points so far. To the inside. Love. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by MP. And the Warriors lead by 16. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Green for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Left side Murray. Love, that's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
From deep, MP gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
To the paint. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to MP. Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Outside Love. Now Jokic. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Pass to MP. A deep 3.
Bang.
Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Love. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Dunn. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Murray deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Porzingis. Jokic's shot is good.
Jokic has every shot.
The Warriors lead by 23. MP outside. The 3 is up.
Bang.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Murray finds Jokic. Over Porzingis. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Green. Shamet, he's checked in for Reeves. And Podziemski subbed in for Dunn. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Watson comes in for Brown. And Sexton subbed in for Love. Here's Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Both shots good from the strike. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Strother. Jokic against Nurkic. 14 feet away. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jokic has got 14 points for the game. Back to MP. This one for
Bang.
3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
Of course, I need to get my points.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know
Bang.
that's a shot he could hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And he was dominant in their last
Bang.
outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
MP getting it done for Golden State. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have
Whoa.
another night like this.
Whoa,
All right, we'll
screwed
get back
me.
to
The
the
door was
action
opening. I was like,
after
wait a
this
minute.
break.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I think for the
What's
Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant
Yeah.
as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Nuggets.
Crazy, bro.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime shot.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson. And
To that one?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to
That's
be.
what I don't.
Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Colin Sexton out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. The shot by Reeves, no good. Well, the Nuggets shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Porzingis against Jokic. Fades back. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Reeves. Porzingis against Gordon. Porzingis passes to Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Reeves has got 6.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Gordon outside. Outside Watson. And stolen by Porzingis. Nurkic inside. Working on Jokic. Nurkic shot is good. He has 6.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Green, the pass to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Right side Murray. And stolen by Porzingis. Nurkic inside. Defended by Gordon. Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Nurkic. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Murray passes to Jokic. Murray, a screen on Porzingis. Back to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. 13 feet out. Watson with a rebound. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside for Sexton. Here's the three. And again, it's Denver missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Porzingis sets a screen. Moody from outside. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Pass to Podziemski. The three ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Murray passes to Watson. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
To the middle. They kick it out to Porzingis. Now Podziemski. Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Podziemski. Counted from distance. Podziemski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Sexton passes to Jokic. Now Murray, defended by Podziemski. Shot from 16. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody. Here's Podziemski. Jokic grabs the board. Denver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Watson. No good from outside. Golden State is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Porzingis with a screen on Sexton. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Green, a screen. Moody from outside. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Jokic a screen for 3. Sexton. The rebound by Moody.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Goodwin over Sexton. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with MP. Landry Shamet is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Santos in at power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to McGinnis. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 54 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Love against MP. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected game?
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's the triple. Strother grabs a miss. And the Nuggets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Brown finds Love. Knocks it loose. Stolen by MP. Launches it from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Outside Love. 4 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Done. The pass to MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
From deep, and got it! Another basket!
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Down low, Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down!
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Strother. Offline with a three. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Santos has got his first 2 points of the night.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Outside Murray. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page. You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Shamet, guarded by Brown. A deep three from MP. The long-distance three is buried.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Murray. Inside. Outside Love. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Nurkic passes to McGinnis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The Nuggets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Love passes to Valanciunas. Outside Brown. Pass to Strother. Fires the three. And it's MP with a rebound. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth.
Bang.
Another three for Golden State.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. Here's Love. Nails the baby hook. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. MP way outside. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Brown. Launches a three. And it's MP with a rebound. Fires from way outside. The shot no good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them.
Back to you, Brian.
No way. I got 5 rebounds. What are you talking about?
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.